What's up, YouTube? Coming at you with another online battle here. So this is one that I played against a chaos army, and I'm going to do a dwarf box up over here. Now I pretty much only brought armor piercing, so I got some hammers, I got a bunch of longbeards with great weapons, some dwarf warriors with great weapons, and I brought a runesmith and Belagar along with the goblobber, because that also has armor piercing missiles. And then I also brought the cannon to deal with any flyers like these guys over here. And he actually ended up bringing 3 manticore units. One of them is a chaos sorcerer with fire and a chaos lord on a chaos dragon. So we're gonna open up fire on the infantry, and we are going to wait for their approach. I'm going to reposition my thunders inside the box and get them ready for if this goon squad comes moving over here. And I've also got my gyrocopters over here as well, ready to go. So we're just waiting for them to approach. We'll do pretty good damage with this guy on their units to start off with, so that's good. And we're also getting some shots on the Chaos Dragon. Since it's such a large target, cannons are great against the Chaos Dragon, a lot more so than the manticores, just because, again, it's just a larger hitbox. So, and he's going to move into surround me, which is what he should do. I'm kind of asking for it with the way I have this all set up anyway. Now he's going to send in a fireball, and this, watch how much damage this does. It's going to hit all these units. So it's going to do quite a bit of damage to my thunderers, which is unfortunate. Anyway, they have closed in on us now. And I'm going to start to get some free shots on their Chaos Dragon here. Since he's so close and he's just sitting there, while the other player's sending in attack orders, I'm going to be able to get quite a few shots on him right away. As you can see, his health is already almost halfway gone. One thing that I did when the troops approached, the enemy troops approached, is I did the what's it called? That rune, the rune of negation. I used the rune of negation to help negate their charge as well. He's going to move in his Chaos Dragon. Unfortunately for him, I'm going to move in all this infantry as well, and it's going to start doing a lot of damage to these flyers. And I'm still getting shots with my cannons right here because he hasn't been able to move around the flank. Also, my gyrocopters are getting 3 shots on the dragon as well. Right now he's not doing so hot. He's actually going to have to disengage here, move out of the fight, and we'll be able to take him down. Over here, I probably should have been using the bombs of my gyrocopters. I kind of forgot all about them in the fight. So that's kind of unfortunate, and I'm going to start moving my my thunders over to get around chaos here and start getting some shots on them. Fortunately, I don't know what they're doing here. I must have misclicked or something, but they're going to start kind of acting really weird. I really want them to start firing immediately. Over here, he's finally going to get into my cannon, and he's also going to get into my gyrocopters up here. So I'm going to use this one to keep these units attacking, and then I'm going to fire in with this one, which is always a great idea with gyrocopters. It'd be nice if they could fire on the move. That would help them a bunch. He's going to send in another fireball at the thunders because they're going to be starting to do quite a bit of damage. Over here in this blob fight, we're winning this one, and I've actually, at the angle that I'm at, I couldn't see that there were still units left. I thought we basically destroyed all of them. So I'm going to start moving units, which is a mistake because they're going to take a lot of damage moving out of that fight. It's going to free up these units to attack my thunderers. Now over here, he has completely broken through, which is unfortunate. He has done quite a number on my units. I'm still getting a lot of shots on them, but we're actually not doing as much damage as I would hope to. We need to be routing some of these manticores, which we don't. What I should have brought was some slayers. Right when I started the battle and I looked at my lines, I'm like, one thing I definitely need are slayers. I think they would have helped out a bunch in this fight to take out these manticores. Over here, a lot of my units are going to start routing, and it's just going to turn into one big blob fight over here. Shot a Belegar over here. Now, Belegar's just not actually making any hits right now. He and the Runesmith are just kind of standing here because I didn't give them a move order. And so I finally do, but they're going to get trampled by these manticores. Again, another reason to have some Slayers around. That would have slowed them down, especially that Regiments of Renown Slayer. I forget the name of it. Over here, my gyrocopters are basically going to be able to fire in free. Get some free shots in there. Over here, my Thunders are routing and getting taken down by some Forsaken. Oddly enough, my Grudge Thrower is still tossing away. I don't know what he's firing on. It looks like he's firing on some routing Chaos Warriors. Probably not the best move. But there really isn't much else to shoot at, I guess. He's going to go after my Gyrocopters now, and this one's going to still be firing in, but he's going to make sure they get off the field. Unfortunately, Belegar is just going to be overwhelmed at this point. I think Ungrim would have been a better choice for this because he is unbreakable, and he would have stayed in this fight and at least lasted a little bit longer. Although I can't say if he would have won or not. Yeah, so at this point, my Runesmith is routing, and Belegar is going to start to see the writing on the wall, and he is going to rout here in a second. So yeah, it was a close defeat. I find that the new box, I mean, it works sometimes, and I wanted to give it a shot again and see how it did in this patch. In this patch, it's kind of the same as always, not too great. But I definitely made some mistakes in my unit choice that I think might have cost me the battle there. Slayers are actually very integral to a dwarf army at this point in time, so I definitely always recommend bringing some Slayers. Anyway, that'll do it for this episode. I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another battle. This is SupaSecretAgent, signing out.